record and drive at the same time. This will be my first trip back to New York City since we moved to California 2.5 months ago. This whole thing that is leaving California and going back to New York, where California is my home and New York's not, it all feels very strange. I really am losing my touch. I just realized I didn't bring my wallet or my passport. I mean, it's not the end of the world. I have my driver's license and a credit card on the back of my phone, but how do you forget your wallet? Come on.
Welcome to Newark, where the local time is 4:03 p.m. Please stay seated until the seatbelt sign is off. You can now use your phones and other small devices. Please check around your seat back pockets and seating area.
One thing I don't miss is the weather. Thank you. Good Lord. It is just pouring rain and cold outside. Going to Tribeca? Well, that's yellow. Better. Well, first of all, I'm in a hotel room, which feels really strange, especially because I can almost see my old apartment out of the window. But I guess it's good to be back. You know what it kind of feels like? It's like when you break up with a lover, a girlfriend or a boyfriend or whatever, and then you go and you see that person again, and you only have all your old memories of what your relationship with that person was like. So your expectations are based on, it's the same and you're the same person, it's the same city, but it feels different because it's not like it's good to be back, but it feels weird. I feel like a tourist in my own town. Do you remember this place? How you doing? I literally don't have any keys to my own office. All right. Matt, how you doing? Good to see you.
Look what the wind blew in.
How you doing, man?
I remember you. Good to see you, dude.
Oh, good to see you. How's my old studio that you're occupying?
It's still a work in progress. Getting there. Getting there. Okay, welcome.
Oh, looks good in here, man. Oh, good to see you.
Got the boosted wall hanging. Not bad, huh?
No, it's great. I don't remember the code. It's so good to be back. I had to text my old assistant to get the key code to get into my own office. It's good to be back. Opening some packages here. Package from YouTube. They sent this to me before I moved, but I didn't get it. We hope your move from east to west is as smooth as it can be. Your friends at YouTube. It's a framed screenshot of New York City from one of my videos. It's one of those disposable coffee cups, but it's ceramic. Thanks, YouTube. So what's it like to be back in here? Well, for starters, I don't think I ever realized how cool this space is. My gosh, incredible in here. But more seriously, a friend of mine who moved from New York to California, same move we did, said, you miss New York City, you don't miss being in New York City. And I think that's true. It's dark and cold and rainy and there's trash everywhere. It's like a harsh place to be, this city, but it's amazing. And the idea of it and what this city represents and what this city is something that I romanticize and I miss, and I long for it in California. But being back here reminds me that like this city, just like everything else in life, has its virtues that make it great, and then they have the things about it that are kind of tough. It was those things, the parts of this city that make it so harsh, that motivated us to move our family 3,000 miles away. And even being back here for like 12 hours really brings that into light. It's 5 a.m. in New York City. 5 a.m. So this is the work thing that I came back to New York City for. Hey there, Casey back in Los Angeles here. This is an ad, a sponsor for this video from NordVPN. NordVPN is a VPN that I use and I used before they became a sponsor of my channel, and they do a number of things that I find incredibly useful. Nord has thousands of servers in 61 countries, so one of the things that I do when traveling abroad is I connect to a server back here in the United States of America. So when I go to Netflix or other sites like that work differently in other countries, they work just the way they did when I'm here in Los Angeles. This is especially useful in places like China that have a firewall that prevent you from going to YouTube. Useful in countries that don't give you access to Netflix. Also, when I connect to the internet, like in that hotel I'm staying at in New York, when I go through Nord, that hotel cannot monitor my internet traffic. And NordVPN does not log my data or any of its users' data, which means they're not keeping track of the sites you're going to. And for a limited time, you get 70% off of a 3-year plan at nordvpn.com/case. This special offer means that your subscription is just $3.49 a month, so you can browse and shop securely online. And Nord is compatible with any device you're using, whether it's an iPhone, Android phone, Mac, or a PC. So check out nordvpn.com/Casey, nordvpn.com/Casey to get 70% off your 3-year plan, and if you use code Casey, you get an additional month free. Okay, thank you again, Nord, for being a sponsor of my channel, and thank you for sponsoring a number of YouTubers' channels. Back to the video.
Yo, what's up?
What's your name?
My name is Jeffrey Ahe.
Jeffrey.
Yeah.
What have I missed in New York City since I moved?
Not really much. They're starting to make the new tower near the World Trade Center.
That's it. That's all I missed.
That's all I know.
Was that nostalgic at all for you? Did those time lapses remind you of the good old days? Well, all right, that's kind of it. I gotta now go pack up a few things at the studio. I gotta meet with Paul at 368. Then I head to the airport, and then I go home. Packing a few things up at the studio. Meeting with Paul at 368. Later, Sam. Heading to the airport.
seatbelt fastened until the captain has turned off the seatbelt sign. Please check the seat back pocket in front of you and all the area around you for your personal belongings. You may now use your cellular telephone.